Boom. All right. So, how big is this angle? 90 degrees. Looks pretty much 90 degrees-ish. Okay? We can cut that in half to make two what? 45-degree angles. So we can make angles smaller, right? So let's just imagine, and this is not what it is, but let's just imagine this is a 1-degree angle. Okay? I can cut that up several times. Okay? I can actually cut this up 60 times. Okay? Because in 1 degree, there are 60 minutes. In trig, in 1 degree, there are 60 minutes. So we can split a 1-degree angle up 60 times. And in 1 minute, in trig, there are 60 seconds. There are 60 seconds. So in 1 degree, how many seconds are there? If there's 60 minutes in a degree and 60 seconds in a minute, how many seconds are there in a degree? 3,600 seconds. So we can split up a 1-degree angle, which is a small angle, into 3,600 little tiny parts. Okay? And then, let's say we have a whole circle. How many degrees are there in a circle? 360 degrees. How many seconds are in a circle? Now, this is a calculator problem, because I wouldn't know this off the top of my head. How many seconds are there in a circle? Big number, with at least 3 zeros on the end of it. There are 1,296,000 seconds in one circle. All right, so that is not all that relevant to us. We don't have to worry about that too much. What we're doing in here is taking 57 degrees, 36 minutes, and 12 seconds and turning it into a decimal. Okay? So your degrees isn't going to change, because it's going to be 57 point something, something, something degrees. Okay? So, what we first have to do is change our seconds into minutes. Well, how many seconds are in a minute? 60. So we divide this by 60. What's 12 divided by 60? 0.2. So we add the 0.2 onto the 36 minutes, because 12/60ths of a minute is 0.2. So 36.2 minutes. Now I'm going to take minutes and turn it into a degree. So then we divide by 60 again. So we get 57 point, and it should be probably 6 something. 36.6. So if we go to 4 decimal places, it's 57.6033 degrees. Okay, let's do that for another one. Negative 125 degrees, 14 minutes, and 36 seconds. Okay? First step is to do what? Divide the seconds by 60. And 36 divided by 60 is 0.6. And then you take the minutes and you divide by 60. So it's negative 125 point, what? 243, give me one more decimal point. 2433 degrees. Okay? So that is changing from degrees and minutes and seconds to decimal degrees. Now let's go the opposite way. What if we have 250.5155 degrees? How many degrees, minutes, seconds is that? Well, we know it's 250 degrees. And then we take 0.5155, and instead of dividing it by 60, we multiply by 60, because we're doing the inverse of what we were doing before. So take 0.5155 times 60, and what do we get? 30.90 what? Okay. Which means we have 250 degrees, 30 minutes, and 0.93 times 60 seconds. So it's 250 degrees, 30 minutes, and let's go to the nearest second. Let's not put any decimal on the seconds. So how many seconds would that be? 54 or 55? 55 seconds. Do we need another example of that, or are we good? Should be good with that. Okay. Now, adding and subtracting. And you think, adding and subtracting is easy. Okay. So, let's say we have a triangle. This angle is 62 degrees, 45 minutes, and 17 seconds. And this angle down here is 56 degrees, 24 minutes, and 52 seconds. What's this angle up here? Well, what do you think we should do first? No, we're not going to convert it to decimals. I want it exact degrees, minutes, seconds. And when you convert, you're rounding. So, no, we're not going to do it that way. But nice try. What do you think we do? If this was 40 degrees and 70 degrees, what would we do? Add them up and subtract from 180. So let's add them up. So it'll take 62 degrees, 45 minutes, and 17 seconds, and add it to 56 degrees, 24 minutes, and 52 seconds. So when we add these two, and we get 69 seconds. Uh-oh. Are there 69 seconds in a minute? No. So we have to convert this to 9 seconds and add a minute there because it was over 60. So this is a minute and 9 seconds. So we make this 9 and add a minute. So we add this up. 45 and 1 is 46 and 24. 46 and 24 makes 70, right? Which is over 60. So it's 10, and we add a degree on. So 62, and there's our delinquent, Mr. Meyer. I'm kidding. 62 and 1 make 63. 63 and 56 is what, 119? So between those two, there's 119 degrees, 10 minutes, and 9 seconds. Now, if this was 70 and 40, we took these two, added them up to be 110, and subtracted from 180. So we have to take this and subtract it from 180, right? What's the problem here? I don't have any minutes or seconds. So remember back when you were in elementary school and you learned how to subtract and you had this concept called borrowing? We got to borrow. 180 makes 179. We borrow 60 seconds, but that's 60 seconds. So we have to borrow and make 59 or 60 minutes, and we have to borrow. So we get 60 seconds here. So we borrow. So 179 degrees, 59 minutes, and 60 seconds is the same as 180 degrees. Now we subtract to get 51 seconds, 49 minutes, and 60 degrees. That's what this angle is. Okay? So we should be able to add and subtract. Okay, if we can do a question like that, should not have a problem adding and subtracting. What's the missing angle over here? What? So what would you do to find that missing angle? Well, how many degrees are in a straight line? 180. So if this is 180, okay, and if this was 26, I'd take 180 minus 26. Well, it's 46 degrees, 15 minutes, 42 seconds. So I take 180 minus it. But instead of taking 180 minus it, I should take 179, 59, and 60. And subtract 46, 15, 42. And I get 18 seconds, 44 minutes, 133 degrees. That's that angle. Okay? Can you work with degrees, minutes, seconds? Okay. So, I'll give you 20, 25 minutes and we can work on degrees, minutes, seconds.